Hello, everybody. Today we have English guest, but Swedish guest, but in English we speak. So welcome, Martin. Martin Millefors is. I can tell something that this is my friend. Thank you for accepting this invitation. We know each other for a long time, and we had the pleasure to work in one project in these years. And now you are one of the top leaders in network marketing. Could you tell us how your adventure with network marketing began?
Yeah, sure. No worries. I will say my first experience of network marketing was many years ago when my mother was inviting her friends coming over and buying small plastic boxes. And I think everybody knows what that is. It's like Tupperware. That was the first experience I had of it. But for me, it was just old ladies coming and buying stuff. So it took me many years before I realized the power and the possibilities that was in the network marketing. So it was 2012 when I was in a situation where I had 3 small kids, 3 boys, and I was working a lot. I was head of marketing for a company, and I was leaving the house at 7 o'clock in the morning, and came back at 7 o'clock at night. So that was basically no time at all. And one day I just the salary was good and the office was nice and all that, but I was totally empty inside because I have no time at all to do anything else. So I just took a decision that I needed to change something. And for me, it's like when you decide something and when you think of things that can attract, the law of attraction. So in my case, it was very short time after I decided that I wanted to change that I met one guy who discussed a network marketing project. And I said that I want to listen to it. And I just sat down, and then I totally understood from the first day that if this works and if this will be good, that will be exactly what I'm looking for in my life. So I just pressed. I went from 0 to 100 from day one.
Yes, it was very good, a good, I think, adventure for you, but it was also a very inspiring story for us. As I first heard it, it was very inspiring for me. But also network marketing, I think, has changed your life and your lifestyle. But you are both fathers. Is this industry gives you the opportunity to spend more time or more effectively time with your kids?
You're absolutely correct. That was what I was looking for, because I needed the time, nothing else. I was after the time. As I said, I had a good salary, and it took me a while. When I started with network marketing, it took me a while to actually get to that point where I can have the same salary that I had before. And I think a lot of people, they can't wait that long. They are eager to start, and they think that they will become rich very quickly. And when they doesn't succeed in that, some people just stop. But my advice is continue, because first we're underpaid for many years, and not many, but for a couple of years, and then we're overpaid. So it took me a while, and then once I get to that point where it changed, that I earn basically the same money that I did before, then I could be home much more with my kids, of course, and I can do all that stuff. And then from there it just continues. I just continue to work, and the salary became better, and so I can do more things with my kids. You know me, and it's never been about nice flights and nice cars and all that. That's not me. I was looking for the time. And I was looking for a way to spend more time with my family and travel more, of course, with my family. Yeah.
That's great. And what about lifestyle? Of course, you said about the time, you said about the traveling and so on, but the whole lifestyle, if you see the industry, the profession, how it can change life of people.
Absolutely. That's the difference of being employed. If you go to a normal job, you will do what your boss asks from you, and basically nothing else. You're happy. You go home, and when it's Friday, you're free, so you can do whatever you want. But in network marketing, the people I've been working with the last 10 years has people that wants the same thing. So it's a very inspiring environment. First of all, you meet all these amazing friends, and whenever something happens for you that you develop, they are happy for you. It's not like there's an envy, like maybe in a normal job, that if, oh, now he's a boss or she's a boss, and here is more like, oh, somebody reached a new rank or something, and everybody's happy about that. So and to spend time with people who see the same thing that you do and want the same thing as you do, it's extremely powerful. And it really, because I was also meeting the people that was way above me from the beginning. I was not in a president team as I am today, not at all. So these people, I was trying to, every time there was an event, I tried to speak to them a little bit and ask a couple of questions. And then I took what they said to me and I went back and I did my thing. And then next year, maybe I was a little bit higher, and it continues like that. So network marketing for me is that's the absolutely best way to work, and the best way to meet people that think like you and are positive and not negative.
So that's what you said. It looks like strategy to work to grow. So it's very very nice. Thanks for sharing this. But today we have global crisis in the world. So how do you look at network marketing today in the times of crisis?
Well, that's also something interesting. It's a good question. And I see a lot of people struggle during this time, that they are, because I live in Sweden, and in Sweden, I think it's been basically the same situation as in Poland, that we are afraid of the electricity bill, that it will go up, and we are afraid of losing the jobs and all that stuff. And I will say that it's a good way for people to, maybe if you have a job, a normal job, that to at least start to do something else, so you can get a little bit of money from the beginning. During this 2 years, I will say it's been the best years for growing online business. So for people who is want to do an online business and earn money from that, I will say it has been an amazing time, because everybody struggled the same way. So I see a lot of my friends who is in other network marketing companies, that they have grown crazy during these years. So yeah, I will say
Yes.
it's
I saw the same in the industry, in the profession. I saw also my friends, they are growing like hell. So it's a great opportunity for all of us. But not everybody is a top leader. So what do you think? What is the key to becoming a top leader in? It doesn't matter which company, but in the network marketing.
You said it a little bit before, that it's about self-growth. That's the key to everything. A lot of my friends in the beginning, when I said, because I put on I put a certain amount of money every year to myself to grow, to spend to educations or books or trips or whatever it was, but it was all about me. And people was asking, how can you take, if you earn money, how can you take that much money from what you earn and put it back to this, instead of buying a car or buying a better house or whatever it is? And I always thought, well, I'm the biggest asset. I am like, that's me. So the better I am, the more money I will make, and the simpler my life will be. So my best advice is every time you earn money, take a portion of that money and put it in an account that you can use for self-growth.
Well, I think it's a great advice. I also heard it in one of the seminars of a course. He also told that he's growing his budget to training, to go to all seminars each year, and he started with approximately, I think, $500, and now it's more than 1 million or 2 million to him and Marina. So it was really amazing. It was mind blowing. So the last question from me, I hope our audience will ask something. What would you advise to the beginners, to someone who starts this this adventure, this path of growth? What should they focus on? Of course, the top leaders, we know, I agree with that in 100%. But for the beginners, what is the most important for them?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I really hope that if you're new in the industry, that because in the beginning, all my friends said no. All my friends said no. So that was because I was not good enough from the beginning to do a proper presentation. And so I will say to you, a lot of people would say no to you. Probably 1,000 people said no to me during these years. But still, I built an organization with almost 30,000 people. So somebody said yes in the end. So whenever you hear a no, just think of there will be a yes. And also, a lot of people, I asked all my friends from the beginning. And today, when I build my big organization around the world, I don't have any of my old friends in that organization. That was not the people I built my business with. So whenever you, if you're new and struggle, try to figure out a way how to speak to people. Because the more people you speak to, the better results you will have. It's a numbers game. So the more people, the more no you will get. In the end, the better it will be. It sounds strange, but that's the truth. So don't be afraid of getting a no. And also, it takes time. It's not a quick fix. You will not become hugely successful in a short time. And even if you would, there will come days that it will go down a little bit. And I always say the definition of you is how you handle when it's bad, when it's not growing, or it's like that's the definition of you. How do you handle the situation when business is not going great? So just think of these two things. Speak to a lot of people. Don't be afraid of a no. And as I said, yeah, that's my two advices for you. So.
Well, I think you will agree with this that our success, there is a price for this success. Absolutely. So I remember from your story that your friends, they were joking about your business. They were not keen on you, but and also I think from the beginners, this is very important that they should know that it won't be only growing. That will be also many advantages. They will be with people that they will try to stop them, that they will go with information that they're in a pyramid scheme and so on and so on. So yeah. How do you handle with these things with your beginners? Of course, not with you because you are in the other position, but the beginners.
The beginners, I will always say, also go to all the events you can. So whatever money you will have, and if it is too much, because my story is, you listened to it before, I borrowed the money to start my business, and people was laughing, as you said. They were saying, "Are you crazy? This is a pyramid scheme," and all my friends were against me. But in the end, they changed, of course. So, but what I did is I took money that I borrowed to go to US to a big event, and I met Eric Worre, as you mentioned before, and he completely changed my mindset in that event. So if I haven't borrowed the money and went to US for this the money that I didn't have and went to this event, I probably will not be in the same success that it has been. So my advice to you as well, go to all the events you can, and during the events, ask questions to people who has been successful, because they struggle with the same things as you. There is, I guarantee, whatever you will come with to me and say that, oh, you know, the people in Poland, they are different. No, they're not. It's exactly the same in Sweden or Spain or Italy. They have exactly the same excuses. And that's because most people are afraid. They think it's secure to go to a normal job. So, and this is not a normal job. This is something you build for yourself and hopefully for your family as well. So.
Well, I think that also important for us is that we can meet here new people who will be our new friends, because the growth mindset is connecting us with people with similar mindset. So the old programming in our head, it have to be old one, not the present. So Martin, thank you very much. I think we have everything what I would like to ask you. It was really pleasure to have you here. I hope our audience will take many things from you, because your experience and your story is very inspiring. So thank you very much once more, and maybe one last sentence for our audience.
Absolutely. And one last sentence for the audience in that case will be: continue, never stop, never ever stop. Just continue, because it took me a lot of years before it, as I said, before it changed. And once it changed, then it was completely different. Completely. So my advice: don't stop.
Thank you very much. Thank you all of you who was watching now and who will watch in next days. And see you soon.
Thank you so much.